Well, they're probably just kind of sitting back in their easy chairs, propping their feet up right now, and resting at the Branch County Road Commission. They haven't had a whole lot to do this winter. Although Jay Miller, the manager engineer, I'm assuming that's probably not what you guys are doing right now, right?
Ken, good morning. Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to your listeners. No, we're keeping plenty busy. It's actually a better time when we don't get the snow because we can actually focus on other issues within the roads, whether it's cutting trees and trimming bushes or doing shoulder work and filling potholes.
All right. And again, we had a fair amount of those during the summer months and into the fall that certainly need filling. Obviously, with less snow, less time you got to get the trucks out there. We're not only with the obviously the salt you put down, but the fuel on these things. You're saving a bunch of money, aren't you?
We do, yeah. They actually, when you get the mild weather, it truly helps us because then we don't have, as you said, the costs that we incur related to the fuel versus just using smaller equipment, as we've talked about, to cut trees and clear brush throughout the county. So we do save a considerable amount of money.
How the last couple of years have seemed reasonably mild too around here. Has that you've been able to bolster your budget a little bit with that?
It does help because certainly the toys that the crews use and attribute to all of our staff are expensive, and they're not getting any cheaper, to be fair. And I think that always helps us from a budgetary standpoint as we move forward because we always need equipment.
How, other than buying equipment, how else do you guys prep for a winter season at the Branch County Road Commission?
First and foremost, we order a lot of salt, and then we also use our beet juice too. And then to our fleet manager and our mechanics, who are terrific, they then prep our equipment. And this year we were able to prep the equipment earlier than we normally do, so we were ready to go in October, actually.
Yeah, we had that little bit of snow there in November, and that was about it. You mentioned beet juice. It seems like that's something that's been coming on the last couple of years. How is that stored? When do you use it? Is there certain places you can or temperatures you use that as opposed to the regular salt mix?
Yeah, it's mostly used for state contracts right now, and it's biodegradable, so it isn't as caustic as it would be if we were using brine and also with the salt. So that's basically a premix that we use, Ken. And mostly we focus within utilizing that product on our state routes.
Okay. Are there certain temperatures where you can use stuff and not use stuff?
Yeah, well, we once we get below 32 degrees, we not only use pure salt within our state routes, but we also do the salt sand mix. The salt sand mix, I think, is a better when we get really below zero temperatures.
All right. And with the state routes for you guys, what does Branch County Road Commission actually cover?
We cover I-69, M-86, and US 12 through county.
All right. As you move forward here, obviously, so many businesses have had struggles with staffing. If we got a big snowstorm, are you fully staffed to be able to take care of that?
We are. Currently, right now, we're fully staffed, and then we are running currently almost 24/7 coverage. We have a night shift right now, and I want to give a shout out to the Central Dispatch, too, who are terrific. They always provide that support coverage and eyes and ears for us on the roads, too, so they can call us at a moment's notice, too, if they are reported or if they see anything.
Do you have a crystal ball on when we will get our next big snow?
Ken, there's two things I can't predict. One is the weather, the other is my fantasy football team. But I always try to provide backup support for both.
Well, I say for most people, the first one would be more important than your fantasy football team, I guess. So.
True.
We're talking to Jay Miller, manager engineer with the Branch County Road Commission. Now, falling under the Road Commission too is also the Parks Department, and I know you guys are looking for some staffing there, though, right?
Oh, we are, Ken. Actually, we've certainly, with your help, we're looking for caretakers out of at our Memorial Park. So we're right now taking applications. The pay is commensurate with the experience, and also that provides free camping and utilities.
So what kind of falls under that as far as a caretaker role then?
With the caretaker, we look for the overall manager within the park. So they basically run the day-to-day operations, everything from cleaning to collecting fees. And then they provide also guidance and support and managerial support for those campers, seasonal campers that are in each of our campgrounds.
All right. So I know we have a link on our Shopper's Guide page on our website, too, at WTVBAM.com. But what other way would be a way for someone to maybe apply or get more information about this?
They could absolutely call in or stop in at 517-278-2022 and see Julie.
All right, great stuff. Jay, thanks for checking in. Maybe next time when we talk, there'll be 3 feet of snow on the ground, all right?
Ken, I hope not, but we're ready.
Well, we need a little bit anyway, so
Agreed.
to make it feel like winter. I think. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Jay.
All right, thanks, Ken. See ya.
Jay Miller with the Branch County Road Commission with us this morning.